The first theory of leadership was what's called the great man theory. And this was really almost back during the days when people didn't have explanation for things. People have always tried to explain things in the best way possible, but they've been wrong a lot of the times, right? The sun, in fact, does not revolve around the earth. The earth is not, in fact, flat, but yet we explain things in terms of mythological reasons, right? There's a sun god, and Neptune is the god of the sea, and these were kind of basic explanations of things. And to be honest with you, not to be critical of past generations, they all did the best they could, but they really didn't understand things. I mean, think about it. They would look at the sun and say the sun is round, and then they would look at the stars and they would think the stars were five-pointed objects, when in fact they were round. They didn't have the telescopes to necessarily look at them to see what shape they really were, so they made the best guess they can. And that's been true with pretty much everything in terms of man trying to explain things as good as they possibly can, given the knowledge and information that they had. So back in the early days, leaders were considered great men. Yes, there were some queens. There were a couple of women that were leaders. You know, you all hear about, Queen Cleopatra and Queen Nefertiti, etc. But basically, it was called the great man theory. And people didn't understand why people were, in fact, leaders. They felt they were just born that way. And there was a mystical way that they explained why other people were following certain individuals. And so, in many ways, they couldn't really understand why this was so, and they didn't try to explain it other than the fact that he was born a leader. And so, one of the more modern questions are leaders born or made? Of course, the modern answer is yes, but the ancient answer was no. They are, in fact, born to be leaders. And many ways, leadership was kind of like art. People who were artists like Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo, they thought that the gods had visited these people and given them some special muse, and they were able to sculpt, or they were able to draw, or they were able to sing or compose symphonies. And in many ways, that's how they explained the great man leadership. This person was born to know where to go, and we're going to follow them, because we don't necessarily have any other choices, or we don't necessarily have any better ways to do that. Well, thanks very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you heard, please give us a like. If you'd like to see more of these sessions, please subscribe. And if you would like to see the full video, just click on this link right here.